He posted every day for 3 months. The counter stayed at 47 followers for weeks. Then 63. Then 91. Small numbers that meant nothing to anyone but him. He kept a spreadsheet, times posted, engagement rates, which posts got saved. He checked it before bed, like someone checking if they left the stove on. The post that broke 200 followers was about his cat. Every morning, he would write the post, edit it twice, schedule it for optimal posting time according to the articles he had bookmarked. Then he would wait. He would refresh the app during his lunch break. Check the notifications before he brushed his teeth at night. Sometimes he would wake up at 2 in the morning and look at his phone in the dark. The numbers crawled. One day he gained 6 followers. The next day he lost 3. He started recognizing the usernames of the people who liked his posts. The same 12 accounts. He wondered if they felt sorry for him. His best post got 42 likes. It took him an hour to write. He revised it 4 times. Posted it at exactly 7 in the morning on a Wednesday, because the data said that was optimal. His worst post got 9 likes. He wrote it in 3 minutes about his cat knocking over a plant. 2 weeks later, that cat post started moving. People were sharing it, commenting. He watched the follower count tick up in real time. 108, 119, 163. He did not understand why. He could not replicate it. The next post got 14 likes. He kept the spreadsheet anyway, added new columns, tried to find the pattern, the formula, the thing he did right that one time. We think growth happens in straight lines. We think consistency means the world notices. We forget the weeks where nothing moves, the posts that land like stones in an empty room. The mornings we open the app and the number is exactly what it was yesterday. We do not talk about what happens in the middle stretch. When the newness has worn off and the goal is still so far, it feels fictional. When the work stops feeling like building and starts feeling like maintenance. When we are not sure if we are being patient or just stubborn. We tell ourselves the right things, keep going, trust the process, results compound over time. But the advice never mentions day 56, when the work still looks the same as it did on day 6, when there is no proof it is working, when the only thing that has changed is how tired we are. We think we need evidence to continue, a sign that it is working, some small confirmation that we are not wasting our time. We are waiting for the world to tell us we are on the right path. But the world is not paying attention yet. The hard part is not the posting. The hard part is waking up on a Tuesday morning and writing the post, knowing it will probably get the same 12 likes as yesterday. Knowing the people who see it are the same people who saw the last one. Knowing no one asked for this and no one is waiting. He kept going, not because he saw evidence, because stopping felt worse than continuing. There is something about that I cannot stop thinking about. We frame persistence like it is noble, like it is courage. But maybe it is simpler than that. Maybe it is just that the alternative feels unbearable. Quitting means admitting the 3 months meant nothing. It means the spreadsheet was pointless. It means all those nights refreshing the app were wasted. So we keep going, not out of hope exactly, out of refusal. The refusal to let silence be the final answer. The refusal to let the absence of proof become permission to quit. We show up on the day, nothing happens. We post into the void. We do not know if anyone will ever see it. We do it anyway. Because maybe discipline is not about motivation. Maybe it is about tolerance, the ability to continue in the presence of nothing. To keep showing up when showing up feels meaningless. To do the work when the work produces no visible result. To build in private while the world looks elsewhere. Growth does not happen the way we are told it happens. It is not consistent, it is not gradual, it is not responsive to effort in any predictable way. It is silent for weeks, then sudden, then silent again. A post hits, 10 new followers appear, 5 more the next day from people scrolling back through the profile, then nothing for a week, then 2, then a stranger shares something and 30 people arrive at once and 17 of them stay. We try to reverse engineer it. What did I do differently that day? What was the time, the wording, the image? But there is no formula. The cat post should not have worked. He did not try, he did not edit. He posted it because he had committed to posting every day and he had nothing else. That is the post that moved. The ones he labored over disappeared. There is no logic to it, no fairness, no equation where effort equals outcome. So what do? We keep going not because we have figured something out, but because that is what the day requires. The 1,000th follower came 4 months in. He did not notice until 2 days later. By then he was already thinking about the next post. Not because the milestone mattered, because he had built the habit of showing up whether it mattered or not. Maybe the number was never the point. Maybe the point was becoming the kind of person who does not need the number to keep going. The kind of person who builds in silence, who works without applause, who does not mistake visibility for value. The spreadsheet told him when things moved. It did not tell him why he kept going when they did not. That part he had to figure out alone. So what are we still doing even though no one has noticed yet? What are we building that does not need an audience to justify itself? And if the growth finally comes and it does not feel like victory, what were we actually trying to prove? The Flawed Seeker. New reflection every day. Some days the work moves, some days it does not. We show up anyway. theflawedseeker.com